guys, happy new year. Welcome to the year of possibilities. I wish you all of heaven's best. From all of us at Buoyant TV, we love you, and thank God we are seeing you this year. Welcome to another amazing show. And on this show today, I have a beautiful person. Believe me, I will not disappoint you with a guest that is not fine. This guest is very fine. Please help me welcome Sarah. Sarah, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Aww.
Wow, you're not looking bad yourself.
Thank you very much. What to do now? Looking good is good business. Happy New Year to you.
Thanks to you.
So yes, today I and Sarah, we've brought an amazing topic to your table. We are going to be dealing with this topic. Can you marry a man that you are more financially buoyant than? Although this man is not broke, you are just richer than him. Let's make, for example, the man, you earn let's say #1,000,000 monthly, and this man earns around 350, 500k. Can you marry a man like that? Sarah, can you marry a man? No, let's start from this. Can you marry a man that you are richer than? Let's use the word richer. Like, you have a house, you know, you are stable, the normal basic, you have a house, you have a car. Can you marry a man that is just what he lives on is his basic salary of 500k?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I can. That is if it ticks all the box.
So there are boxes you have to tick.
Yes.
Nice one. So can you give me an example of the qualities that are in these boxes?
Okay, fine. I'm richer than this man. Maybe because I am more privileged, like I have the connection or something, or maybe I have seen life in a lighter path than him.
Okay.
So if I see this man as, okay, he earned 500, okay, 350 to 500, but he has this zeal to earn more. He has this passion to not just to relax, where it's the people that after they have this particular amount of money, they're okay.
Yeah.
They don't want to push further. I see this zeal of him pushing further, and also there are some qualities like his character. That's number one.
Okay.
If his character is good, because the truth is that you can marry, there are some men, sorry to use this word, there are so many men, the same way with women too.
True.
Our characters can abort a baby.
Oh my God.
That's the truth.
Wow. Yeah.
That's the truth. If his character is okay, and he has this positive vibe always, he's very optimistic. He sees life as, he's not comfortable where he wants to always push further.
Okay.
Why not? As far is this positive kind of person, then you can marry him.
So Sarah is saying that she can marry a man that she earns higher than, like she's richer than, or as far as this man ticks all the boxes that she has created for herself. But for me personally, you know your girl, like I cannot disappoint you guys. Why should I marry a guy that I'm richer than, when there are guys out there that are richer than I am and still have good qualities? I mean, no, like, I understand this part. Man has...
Sorry, I still have good qualities. Sure, you know this guy that have these good qualities that are very rich.
I just no.
That is richer than you.
Yes.
That have these good qualities. Sure, you know that some of them are already taken.
Thank God you said some of them.
Because okay, let me say in the ratio of 10 is just one left, and that one left is like we all are not gathering for it.
Where did you get your statistics from? I mean, who says that?
Listen, the truth is that if the guy is maybe is a family wet, automatically majority of them, the parents of them have already linked them with children.
And we're not talking about those types.
I'm just giving an example.
All right.
That part of it.
Okay.
Then if the one that is self-made, started from somewhere.
Yeah.
There have been a girl.
I'm not a gold digger. I'm also rich. You understand?
I know you're also rich.
So
let's take this Two-Faced Dibia issue and this thing.
Yeah.
Remember, I was reading through the story. Two-Faced said something that when he had nothing, that was when Idiba, this girl was her name, Annie was there.
Okay.
Before this baby mamas of this one that gave birth to the son, this other thing came up.
Yeah.
So you see something that he still went back, forgetting the fact that Annie only gave him 2 girls.
True.
He still went back and married Annie. I left the boys because those people are doing well.
True.
So listen, it's hard. That's what I'm telling you, that there are some men, they already have this girl somewhere already supporting them in one way or the other.
True.
So they were like, you are rich, you're not a gold digger.
True.
But they would think that, okay, if I wasn't rich,
Okay.
this girl wouldn't have caught me. That's what they said. And I love that statement. He said, when I was nothing, these people didn't see me. They came close to me because I am not something.
Okay.
So that's why my loyalty lies with Annie.
Okay.
So just imagine that scenario now. The guy already has someone that both of them are, as in maybe the girl is just chipping in a little bit of support and every other thing. I thought then he is now a big boy. Because you are a big girl now, you want to grow with this big, okay, let me just marry my clique. Don't you think it is rare to see men who actually do not have that support of anything?
Okay, so I'm coming back to that. But then this mentality should actually be killed. So I should not, I'm already a self-made person, or maybe I'm rich. Let's just keep it that I'm financially stable. I can afford my basic needs, and maybe 1 or 2 trips, for the summer holidays. And then I should not look forward to marrying someone bigger, but a guy lower should look forward to marrying me.
No, I didn't say you should.
No, hold on. So no, wait, I'm coming to your point. It's because of what you said. That's why I'm bringing this up. Okay, I'm financially buoyant. No matter how buoyant I am, there are people, millions of persons out there that are still more buoyant than I am. And please, let's remove it that every rich guy should have 1 or 2 faults. Even the broke guys, they also have their faults.
I think they have more than
no. Hold up now. It's what you said that I'm using. It's what you said that I'm using. You are capitalizing on the fact that somebody supported this person when the person was still small. Somebody grew with the person. The person has someone. Okay, let's say for the ones that are from the rich family, their background is not humble at all. Like they were born with silver spoon stuck in their mouth. I get that part, okay. And then maybe they want to form a family bonding so they can expand the empire, blah 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 blah. But that's notwithstanding, yeah, there are still persons out there that were supported by somebody, and there are still persons out there that were not supported by anybody, or something came up. We've seen issues of they built together and then something happened, the girl left, or before the boy blow, the girl left. You get now, and the guy now looks so. And now that's not the point that we're looking at. You don't understand.
Wait, let me say something. I always said that the ratio is very slim. There are guys like that. Like I said as in just 1 out of 10.
It's not 1. I disagree. It can't be 1. What are you saying? It can't be 1, guys. Like, don't allow Sarah to deceive you. It can't be 1. The ratio cannot be 1. I know my clique. I know my clique. So
I said 1 over 10.
It can't be 1 over 10.
Guy you see
I totally disagree.
That is already stable.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see, as in, there's no attachment of 1 girl or 1 person somewhere that
everybody has some. The point we are looking at, can you marry a guy like that?
Now, yes, it was a question you raised that actually led to that.
Okay, now let's leave that one now. Okay, we've agreed now.
I've already answered you.
Okay,
now.
So the question I'm coming to because of our answer is this: you can marry a guy that you are more richer than, like you're richer than, and you're more financially buoyant, although the guy is not broke. Will you be submissive to such a guy?
Why not? Yes.
100% submissive.
Yes.
Don't forget.
That's why the character comes in.
Hey, God.
I know men have this ego. They want to. Yes, they are the head of the family.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's why there are some things a guy does. Like there's a saying that I don't need to tell you that I am the head. There are some things I should do that even without me saying I'm the head. You just have to respect me and give me that. So that's it.
Oh
so
God.
Listen, for example now,
yeah.
Just imagine you have maybe like in a school, the principal is the head of the school, and do you know I'm the principal of the school? You'll not be telling the students no, or the teacher. They already know because number 1, your position, you are acting as you are actually using that position well. That's when you see that they say there are some school the principals they don't respect the principal. Neither the teacher do so. It's because the principal is just in that position but not functioning well in that position. So if that's how the character comes in. If the man is the husband, yes, is the head of the family, is functioning well, fine, he earns like 350 to 500. But but he still brings little, as in, he still takes the family, he still runs the family. There's some people like that, he still runs the family. Regarding the fact that I have this money, he still runs the family. So why would I respect? So
okay. I understand now. So now, Sarah says that she'll marry the guy, one, and she'll be submissive to the guy. Now, do you know that because you earn more, your standard of living and his standard of living cannot be the same? You understand what I mean? What you can afford, he can't afford it. So I think some time ago I saw a movie where the lady earns more than the man, and the man says, it's not like the man is not broke. The man is not broke. Like, the man is like really rich, but the woman is still richer, like times 2. You get? Now the woman says, it's summer. We don't have summer in Nigeria, but then it's August. Let's say it's August. I want to send my kids abroad for summer camp. And the man says no. Why? Because he can't afford it. So he doesn't want his wife to send his kids abroad with her money. So if such a situation rises in your family, what are you going to do?
First of all,
meanwhile, you want to send these children abroad because if they go to that particular summer camp, it will enhance their sphere of understanding, one, and also they get to make good connection. And if they go to that summer camp, wait now.
These are the reasons you are giving. Then give your husband the same reason.
No, I'm telling you what happened. Now, after this lady gave this whole explanation, it will expand their sphere of understanding. They will meet new friends, and then if they go to this summer camp, it's easy for them to access scholarship to study abroad when they eventually finish their secondary school education. And the man still said, no, you are not submissive. If you are submissive, go with what I said. I cannot afford it, so we shouldn't send our kids. If it was you, what would you do?
Okay, that's why they say, before you get married, communicate with your spouse how finances will be spent, how everything. Yes, I'm richer, I know I can afford this particular thing, but you can't afford it. So during our courtship, since we intend getting married,
leave courtship.
Listen, that's what we discuss. Like, okay, fine, I want this is the way I want to train my children. This is what I want them to enjoy. This is my aspiration. I know you cannot actually afford it, but there are some ways I can make this man belong.
What if this man says no? What will you do? That's the question. Leave the question.
If he says no,
attack this question.
No, listen, I'm not sure your question.
Now.
If he says no during the courtship,
yes.
For him to say no during the courtship means there are other things he already said no, which I'm not comfortable with. Then we won't get married. But when he said yes during the courtship, I will get married, and he brought this issue of no, I don't want this. Listen, the way I will make him understand during the courtship that okay, fine, I know you cannot afford it, but there are some things he can afford. He can actually pay for at least one person's ticket if there are 2 children. Can you pay for one person's ticket?
The man says no. If he's not the one sending them abroad, they are not going. What are you going to do?
That's what I'm saying. If he's during courtship, he said no.
No, in marriage now.
Listen, during courtship, he said no. We won't get married. But when he said yes in courtship and he said no in marriage,
what are you going to do?
I know there's going to be issues.
What will you do?
I will accept his no. Reason. Just allow peace to reign. But at a point, I will try to. I'll look for another diplomatic way to reach out to him, or maybe, for example, tell him like, okay, not for the children, but maybe like look for a way of sending him money, maybe like a gift, or maybe I just say, baby, I have a surprise for you. I want us, me, you, the children, let's travel. Like, it's just a way for me, maybe like our anniversary or Valentine or something like that. I've already accomplished what I want to do for the children.
No, this particular summer camp is different. This summer camp is for your children. It's an educational summer camp.
We relax and allow peace to reign.
Okay, so what she's saying right now is that in such a case, she will say no. Okay, so now I think that brings us.
I will relax and allow peace to reign.
Allow peace to reign. So she will just chill, like she will
they
forget
are for other ways to meet up, so try to give my children that life I actually want to give them, but they won't miss out because maybe that's it.
Okay, so that brings me to, I think I have 2 more questions left. So my second to the last question is this: what if after the summer camp issue, something happened in the school your children attend? So they want to upgrade the school, so they now doubled the school fee. Meanwhile, your husband is the one that pays the school fee. You get now, and now they've doubled it. He now said, "Thank you." Like he now said, because they've doubled it, he's going to withdraw the children from that school and take them to another school, equally good school. When you can afford it. Yet he says that he's going to withdraw your kids from that school and take them to the school. What are you going to do?
First of all, in fact, this time, let me just say the truth. I will be mad.
Oh my God!
Do you know why? Sometimes we don't take our children to schools we can actually afford. Sometimes we take them to schools that listen. You're not just going to school to learn, also to make friends and connections.
Exposure, thanks. That's the word. Yeah.
So taking my children out of that school that I know I can afford. My husband, because I know I can afford. Why don't he? I'll tell him that you should pay the school fees. I will top it. That's the truth.
He says no. If he cannot fully afford that school fees, the kids are living there. What are you going to do?
I'll go mad, because it's now, like I said before, in courtship, this is the things I'm going to do. Then maybe in marriage it's not changing it, because they're afraid of doing that. I was discussing with someone, was like, this is not what they planned at all. So that's I will go mad, but I won't ask for grace from God. But at a point, it will start affecting the relationship.
Yeah.
Because number one, this is not actually what we planned. You are not doing you're not doing what's the name? You're not doing your own thing. And I will check. It's not because the man actually wants to do it. It's because his ego.
What did we say at the beginning of this show?
Now check something now. It's ego.
Every man has ego.
Everyone has ego, but depends.
What's every man? Every human has ego.
Friends too. Maybe there's somebody, for example, now it's not just during relationship. Fine, it's working, and I ask you all these things, and we're already settled, this is how I'm going to do it, and you now turn the table around during marriage. Then I should check. There's somebody actually feeding you that guy, don't do this particular thing, because the truth is that for him to agree, then in the courtship, when we actually said that, okay, this is how we're going to do it, you can actually take care of those things.
Yeah.
You agree to my terms and conditions. Let me use that word, terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions applied.
Let me use that. But later all of a sudden you just change. There should be somebody somewhere.
There should be a reason, not just somebody or something.
There should be a reason. I'll find out the reason.
Okay.
If it's something that can be fixed immediately, there's some things that can be fixed immediately, I can be fixed gradually. Okay. So we'll just find.
I think I will explain the term now. I'll explain what actually happened was this. During courtship, the lady and the guy, they were okay, but the lady has always earned higher than the guy. So as they got married, the lady is quite ambitious. Her career grew. Her career exploded. Although the man was into business and all that, but custom and problem now. So the man was sometimes you have custom issues, but the man is still equally rich. Like you can say, yes, this is a wealthy man. But the woman, like her career, she's at the top, at the peak of her career. She's still growing like exponentially. Now the man doesn't just feel like his wife is rich. He now feels like his wife is overambitious. He's now intimidated by his wife's career. You understand? So it's like, that wing that you're using to fly, or pluck up some wings. Meanwhile, that takes us to the last question. If the man, Sarah agreed that she's going to marry the man, she's going to be submissive to the man, and if the man brings even a reasonable request, she's going to fashion based on let peace reign now. And then that's the first one. And the second one that really had to affect her kids and quality of what her kids are getting, she said that she's going to go mad and she's going to try to fix it. I'll take us to the last question. The last one is this now. What if this man says you guys should pool your resources together? You don't have any private savings account. Everything that comes from you goes to this account. Everything that comes from him goes to this account. Although it's half. So let's say if there is 1 million naira in that account. Let's say if there is 2 million naira in that account. His own is just 500k. Your own is 1.5. And this man now is not acting like the proper breadwinner of the family. You get now, he gets himself a sports car because with your money, guy. Like he gets himself an amazing sports car, and then he gets you maybe a Toyota. What's this popular one? Corolla. Yes, he gets you a Corolla. For those that are not car person, like you're not a car person, let's say he gets himself a 5 million worth car, and then he gets Sarah 1 million worth car.
Is there someone in that kind?
I don't know, but I'm just using it as an analogy based on for persons that don't understand cars. So what in that kind of case, what are you going to do? Meanwhile, your money, like he's spending it like the way, you know, if you had one earning, the way you spend it, you buy your wife this, you buy yourself this.
I will start by saying this. I'll come from this angle. I can't marry a man I can't trust.
Okay.
In other words, fine, I know a time will come whereby having a joint account.
True,
will be a problem.
Okay.
But when it not gets to the part that the man is not the one, as in depriving me of some things that I should own, I should have.
Anything you want to buy, you have to ask him more.
Listen,
like that kind of thing.
Asking is not the problem.
Okay.
The problem is not that he's not spending more of the money on himself and neglecting me and the family.
Yes, now that's what breadwinners do.
That money there.
There will be problem now.
That's why I said that if peradventure we ask all these things, the truth is that I know this is why I would say that I will go mad, I will go this or that, because I know there are some men who agree during courtship that I will do this together. This and this. Later they will not start this and this. But that's how we ask for God, because this human beings, they are very dicey. You don't understand the way they are.
We'll ask for God's grace. Hallelujah.
Yes, that's why we ask for God's grace. So if now I always, because the truth is that you always marry somebody you trust. That's the truth. If I trust him, you will not mind. If I don't trust him, I will not marry him. No, like if you don't trust him, you will not mind. Even if he gets himself 10 sports car and gets you maybe a Venza. You don't understand. For me to marry you means I trust you now. So having a joint account with you is the same thing. But if you are not spending the money anyhow, please, I will stop putting money into the account. And you will not start having issues in your marriage. How will you fix that? No one for that way to fix it. That's the truth. Who for that way to fix it? I cannot be on system trying to find out. Then you will not. Maybe before you know now, it will start doing one. Maybe building one thing somewhere, or maybe I even buy a girl with my own money. Yes, now I was privileged to listen to a colleague of mine then, my former workplace of work. The guy told me about this is his uncle and the uncle's wife. They work in a very big place and they earn almost the same salary for the same company, a different branch. The market, because they earn this almost the same thing during their courtship, according to the guy said, the woman said 50%. The man bring 50, you bring 50. They will just take to run the family and everything. Wow. Okay. So the man, because she noticed that the man now had more money and more time to start. So the man had 5 girlfriends. Like what? She now said that the only way to curb this issue. She told the man that from now henceforth, you are the man, take all the responsibilities. Take care of the man. That's what the Bible says. Abby. And then when he did that, he said when he did that, the man stopped. He reduced all his girlfriends to just one. Because their children are based abroad, schooling abroad and everything. He said on their wedding anniversary, she bought 2 cars. Because she doesn't want what she's doing with her money again. She bought 2 cars. It was even the car that even brought this issue. Because when I saw the car on the status, I was like, wow, this car is beautiful. It was like it's his uncle's wife that just bought 2 cars. One for her, one for herself, and one for her husband. She now gave it to her husband. She now said, I'm giving you to tell you thank you for reducing your girlfriend to 1. Oh my God. So that's just hilarious. I was like, for reducing, I said the man had 5 girlfriends. That the only way she could actually curb this thing was to give this man enough responsibilities. That even the man was even taking care of her. She wasn't touching her money, her own salary. The man would take care of her, take care of the children abroad. So the demand was so much on the man that the man could not even change his car. He could not afford to even change his own car, more or less buying a girlfriend car. So the man did not change. That she was busy changing her own car. She was okay. Let me just, because it's wedding anniversary, let me just buy 2 cars and give this man 1. Oh, so that's just amazing. And guys, like, you have to jump on this. Come and tell us what's your take. Can you marry a man that you are more financially buoyant than? And also, will you be submissive to such a man? Jump on this conversation, please. We want to hear your comments. The comment section is down there for you. Also, if you've not subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're doing. Please subscribe to this channel. Click on the notification button to get our videos as soon as they drop. Follow us on all our social media handles at VOSTV Niger on Instagram and on Facebook. We look forward to seeing you. Also, Happy New Year once again. Bye.